Feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to the post-show wrap-up video from the Seattle Shrimp Tank podcast. Our guest today was Michael Oskouian from First Underwriters Insurance Brokers. We had, and believe it or not, with insurance, we had a fascinating conversation about a lot of insurance topics. You're going to want to listen to the entire episode. Go to shrimptankpodcast.com/Seattle, or heck, go to your favorite podcast platform. You're going to find us there. Subscribe, rate, review, but most of all, listen, because we had a great show with Michael Oskouian and my co-host for today, Andy Vernon. So listen, Michael,
yes, Dan.
Post-pandemic, coming out of this, there's got to be some specific trends coming out from an insurance standpoint. For those of people watching, what are those insurance trends they need to be aware of?
Well, a majority of the public is working from home. And of course, all of the systems that are now running on the digital platform, if you will, and their vulnerabilities to cyber attacks and the different phishing attacks. People are getting more sophisticated, and everybody is vulnerable to them. I would say cyber attacks would definitely have to be the main threat of 2021.
Gotcha. You know, I want to dig a little bit deeper to that, Michael, because it's such a broad topic, and yet
it is
so critically important. As we sort of got into it, we kind of made that reference to Donald Rumsfeld and the things that really worry you as a business owner, or the things you don't know. Can you speak to some of the things that are new in that area, that are new risks that businesses have to be aware of under the broader topic of cybersecurity?
You know, and it's funny, we talked about that, and I was reflecting on it a little bit and thinking about what I just recently saw at Costco. As we were leaving, I see the refrigerator, and it says smart refrigerator to a tune of $6,000. And it connects, of course. It's really smart. And we have a dumb refrigerator. All it does is the water dispenser in the front, right? But this refrigerator actually tells the grocery store or whatever platform you're on that you're low on milk, and it will actually order it for you if you've given it the permission to do so. With all of the devices that we have at home listening to our conversations or our demands, with the ways that we're actually accessing the internet and the different platforms that we're on, we are unfortunately grossly vulnerable, and people unfortunately are also clicking on those links that are, check out Dan's photos, go on this social media platform and add this new friend, and people think it's legit, and they do it. And as soon as they go even look at it, they might not even click on the PDF document or Excel document. But by even clicking on that email, that's it. They're done.
And you're vulnerable times the number of employees you have, right?
100%.
Because all your employees are out there clicking on things and trying to do business with customers. Just a huge risk.
They're so sophisticated, Andy. Today, the targeted ransomware attacks are so sophisticated. You and I talked about it on the show, and I encourage everybody to listen to it, is the fact that they're no longer this teenager stuck in a basement, trying to crack the code. These are companies that have employees, that have pension plans, that have 401k plans. I mean, truly, they're sophisticated.
So, Michael, by the way, I guess I got to keep a dumb computer or a dumb refrigerator, because all I need is the dog, Captain Jack or Bella, to bark, and a refrigerator opens for him. That's the last thing I need.
Right.
But listen, insurance has been around for forever, and insurance agencies have transcended what they were even just maybe 10, 15 years ago. How's First Underwriters Insurance different?
We're modern, and how we're modern is we're really focusing more on the traditional insurance agencies focused on product. We focus on the client and risk management and risk mitigation. We're completely different. Completely different. It is, insurance is, unfortunately, to a risk manager, is the state of last resort. It is when you've tried to control and mitigate your risk and you've fallen or short of it, or you just don't have any other option. That's when you purchase insurance. insurance has its place. What we do is we help identify what best ways can you protect yourself and have the least amount of insurance, bringing the total cost of exposure down.
Really can be a consultant. Now that's terrific. Well, Michael, listen, we want to thank you so much for coming on our program.
We've had fun. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah. And listen, for our listeners that want to get in touch with you and learn more about First Underwriters, how can they get more information?
You know, you can go on our website at www.firstunderwriters.com. You can also do that short. 1stuw.com will also get you there. That's one. If you want to get a hold of me, it would be Michael O at firstunderwriters.com. And like I said, you can shorten it, Michael O at 1stuw.com. You can reach me at 425-296-9403. You can also reach me on my cell at 425-260-4030.
Well, Michael, thank you again very much. Andy, thanks for pinch hitting. Everybody else, please watch the whole podcast, shrimptankpodcast.com/Seattle, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, iHeart. Look behind me. We are an iHeart radio network. Wherever you get your podcast, you'll find us. So please listen to the whole thing. In 2 weeks, April 21st, we're going to have a very special episode featuring Brad Berger. Brad will be back in the saddle. I'm not going to spoil things now, but please tune in at that time for a very special episode featuring Brad Berger. Until then, be safe, be healthy, wear the mask, get your vaccine, do all of that, because for right now, the hay is in the barn.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.